What's up, everybody? This is the Fan Dude 21 back once again. And what you see here is an air-cooled ceiling fan, model 150-174. This fan here dates to 1980 or thereabouts. The fan is in a dark brown finish, which is a little bit less commonly seen than the white finish. They're only available in white or brown. The dark brown models seem to be pretty, or a little bit more harder to find. Anyway, these are labeled under many different brands for many different companies. Aircool is the OEM for these fans, which was a subsidiary of Jufeng, which looks like a Jufeng product here. A lot of actual Jufeng labeled fans are this similar design in the motor housing department anyway, with the exception of the flared out top end, which was a characteristic of these fans. But I know Moss made them under the Caribbean Breeze, Satellite, I think even Commander possibly, and even Tatung. Tatung mimicked this design, and they made them in a few different variations, wood blade variations, four blade, and also they made them in a 48-inch span in the four blade design too, which all those are pretty hard to find. Tatung took a step up and actually added a switch housing and variable speed control to their 48-inch model fans. I used to have one a long time ago, but I sold it off to somebody else. But anyway, we'll go and give this little thing a demonstration. We're just using a 5-speed choke control for it. This fan would have probably originally came with a wall control system that had a pretty long cord, like a lamp cord, which connected to the motor of the fan, and you just basically plug it in a wall. So I don't think these fans were actually more intended for industrial use, but they were more sold for residential use as pretty much a basic no frill ceiling fan, more like contemporary looks or for utilitarian looks or whatever you want to call it. But these things are just as good as a performer as a 36-inch industrial ceiling fan does, so they may not be entirely correct. Take speed number 2. Yeah, this fan's a very high speed motor. The blade pitch is very shallow, probably being 10 degrees at the most, with the exception of the airfoil in the blade bending it down much more substantially. But the overall pitch of the blade is like 9 degrees, so it's very shallow. Speed number 3. The fan's a pretty smooth performer for its age. The bearings are showing little signs of wear, making some scratching noises here and there, but otherwise not too bad. The motor is stamped steel. Which Aircool, I don't think, ever made anything cast, if I'm not mistaken. At least sold here in the States, at least. They might have made something earlier overseas in the 70s. It's probably cast, but that's beyond the point. This is speed number 4. We're already getting up there in speed here. Probably 220 RPM right here. And speed number 5. It's high speed. Now we're probably pushing 260. Yeah, this thing freaking is a pretty powerful little fan. Like I said, it freaking definitely rivals actual industrial fans of the time. And we'll go ahead and let it coast. Of course, the fan is non-reversible. I think the wooden blade models were reversible, and the reversing switch was located up in the upper canopy. That's where the capacitor for the fan is also stored in up there as well, since there's no lower canopy on this fan. I do have a white model of this ceiling fan manufactured under the Moss Caribbean Breeze label, which you can see on my channel as well. It's one of my older videos from a few years ago. This fan here came from Florida from a fellow fan collector. In the picture I thought it was actually black, but it was just the lighting, and which makes sense because these were never manufactured in a black finish, just white or brown. And we'll go ahead and conclude the video here, folks. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video on this air-cooled ceiling fan model 150-174. And we'll see you next time. Take care.